Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my channel. I just have a little hurricane update. So the storm has been downgraded to a category 2 because the winds are only around 110, 120 miles an hour. Now, when we say it's been downgraded to Hurricane 2, we say, oh yeah, it's not that much, but that is not true. This is still a very dangerous storm. The outer bands are already slamming into the coast of South Carolina and North Carolina. And they've already had storm surges up to 13 feet high, which means water over 13 feet high slamming into these cities. I saw some pictures of the coast of Myrtle Beach, which is 150 miles from me, and it's pretty scary. So this is a slow-moving storm, and what that means is it's potentially worse than Hugo was because it's a slow-moving storm and it's dumping tons and tons and tons of water as it's coming by. So the potential for flooding is just devastating. Our main source of power here is called Duke Power, and they are predicting that we'll probably have over 300 million customers without power over the next 3 or 4 weeks, and it will take a while for everybody's power to be restored. Now, we still have power here. I'm not really sure how bad it's going to get here, but they're saying winds between 80 to 100 miles an hour here, and we're predicted to get up to 40 inches of rain. That's a lot of rain. You're talking about a small person. One of my little small kiddos, that tall, that much rain. If we get that much rain here, we will be devastated. Flooding, our city doesn't provide sandbagging because we just, this happens so rarely that we get this kind of storm inland. And so now everybody's scurrying around trying to find sandbags and that kind of stuff. But they expect the eye of the storm to be over us about 2 a.m. Friday morning. So we'll see. We'll probably start getting the worst part of the storm, well, some of the storm this afternoon, late into the evening. But it's already hitting our coast. We've had over 3 million people, 3 million people between North Carolina and South Carolina on the coastal area evacuate to our area. And so what's scary now is that the hurricane is following our path. And so please keep all of us in your thoughts and prayers. I will try to do updates as often as I can. The problem with some of the stuff is that if we lose power, we may not have a way to charge our phones. So I got a little portable battery pack. I'm keeping it fully charged for right now so that I can at least charge my phone again. If I can make it out to my car, I can charge my phone on my car charger. But so I've got my dishwasher emptied out, and I've got all my important papers and documents and precious pictures, in plastic bags and inside the dishwasher. Now, if you think that's crazy, that is really a smart thing to do because your dishwasher is waterproof. So anytime you have a bad storm, put your stuff in the dishwasher because it's waterproof. And so I have that done. I've stocked up as much as I can. I do have a portable grill that I can cook on if I lose power. Keeping stuff frozen and cold, that's a different matter. I have a friend who has a generator though, and they said that if we lose total power, they'd come pack my food up for me and put it in their big freezer so that I won't lose my food. So that's comforting to know. And we've just been prepping. I've removed all the stuff off my porch, my chairs. My living room is pretty crowded right now because I have a small apartment, but we have to remove everything off that could be a flying projectile. I don't want anything come crashing through. Fortunately, my bedroom faces the street where we get a lot of the bad rains and stuff like that. And so I have a big window right there. We can't board our windows up here, but what I'm going to do is one of my little kiddos' grandfather is bringing back a sheet of plywood, and we're putting it up with just a little bit of mastic so that it doesn't stick too bad. I have cover-up paint. I can do it. He said he would fix it for me, but I don't want things going through my window, so we're going to put that up over the window. And then they're bringing me some sandbags to put out on my patio to try to keep the water from coming in my door. Because it does, when it just rains hard here, I get a lot of water. Sometimes I get flooded, so we're trying to take all the precautions we can. Everybody's evacuated. There are some that have refused to evacuate and stay out the storm. We haven't been told to evacuate here, obviously, because we're a big evacuation center. We have lots of people here. I live in an area that has lots of hotels, and they are all full of evacuees. So hopefully it won't get too bad. But 70, 80, 90 mile an hour wind is pretty strong. When we had the little storm last year, if you remember, I did a little video of what it looked like, and we lost sighting off the building at 50, 60 mile an hour wind. So I don't even want to think about wind that's going to be over 100, close to 100 miles an hour. So anyway, I just wanted to give you all a little update. I will try to give you updates as often as I can. I promised my bestie Lori Seabrook, hey Lori, to make sure that I stay in touch and let everybody know what's going on. So I thought I would just give you an early one. I have the kiddos here today. Day is pretty normal. It is very cloudy and it's very windy outside. We're having wind gusts right now at 20 miles an hour and rain. So let's keep our fingers crossed. Keep us in your thoughts and prayers, and hopefully we'll be riding out this storm. All right, I will see you all later. God bless. Bye-bye.